Okay. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, good afternoon, everyone.
Good
So
afternoon.
today we'll be presenting on our case study, which our group has chosen the Old Spice case study. So our group members include Rachel, me, myself, Lilian, Zulhilmi, and also Lina. And next slide. So this is our table of contents. And so we'll start off with the introduction. So our group has chosen the Old Spice case study, which the company has actually come up with the Smell Like a Man campaign to revive the brand on using the combination of social media and also the technology to create a lasting effects in boosting up their brand sales, and it served as the important model for other companies. So moving on is the brand reinvention and also the social media combination. They have created a two-way dialogue between the brand and the consumer. So the first technique that they use is the real-time engagement, which they are responding to the comments, inquiries, and also start up conversation with the consumer and the customer actually. So to let the customer feel recognized and also lead them to become the valuable members for the company, they can put up their likes and think about the products to boost the word of mouth to the product, which is to foster a sense of belonging and connection with the brand. And moving on is the celebrity, using the celebrity marketing and also the endorsement, which they come up with the campaign called Smell Like a Man featured by Isaiah Mustafa to increase up the brand visibility and also recognition, so that could help them to recall and recognize the advertisement easily. And thirdly, they use the embrace the pop culture and also using the memes, which is by looking at this picture, right? They are using the humorous and meme-inspired ad campaigns for them to having the campaign of the Man Your Man Could Smell Like, which has gone viral. And they uses the country-specific ambassador to create a connection directly with the audience from the various countries to engage with the current cultural trends. And last but not least, they use the user-generated contents from the YouTube customer product reviews and etc. They can lead the customer in using their creative way in creating their own ideas on the videos and share on social media to express their own opinion to the products. And next, I'll pass it back to Rachel.
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel. I'll talk about the business implications of integrating and fragmenting the Asian market. Next slide, please. So, one of the fragmentation challenges Old Spice will face is reduced consistency. Since different teams manage different accounts, it can be hard to ensure that all Old Spice social media content is aligned with its brand identity. Moving on to the integration challenge, one of the implications will be cultural differences. We all know consumers from different Asian markets have various cultural values and preferences. Therefore, Old Spice needs to tailor its social media content and messaging to each market. For instance, in South Korea, Old Spice could generate content by collaborating with K-pop idols, relevant Korean celebrities and influencers, as well as using trending topics in Korea such as MBTI. In Japan, Old Spice could generate content by using pop culture such as anime and Lofi. Old Spice could also take inspiration from McDonald's Japan, in which they recently launched a commercial that uses Lofi and anime style as shown on this slide. So apparently this advertisement has gained a lot of attention and went viral as it accurately reflects Japanese cultural values. Also because it is very nostalgic and provides a wholesome feeling. Okay, the next implication will be increasing costs due to language barriers. To resolve this issue, Old Spice should reduce costs by using local social media platforms to avoid having to translate content into multiple languages. For instance, Old Spice could use WeChat in China and Line in Japan to reach consumers in these markets without having to translate their content into English. That's all my part. Thank you.
Right, so there are 3 ways on how social media research facilitate or spice global growth. First of all, social media research gives the ability to predict future trends and fill the market gaps, where the data collected from social listening tool can help to determine where consumers are going next, as the tool monitor, track, and analyze every social media conversation. For example, research through comment, share, and number of likes reveals that discussion about eco-friendly men's grooming products are on the rise in Europe. By using the data collected from this research, Allspice could take advantage of these growing trends and fill the European markets that are in demand of eco-friendly men's grooming product effectively and quickly. Second of all, research on social media can improve brand positioning because it can help companies to identify the type of social media content that resonate with the target market, such as it can help to determine which social media platform that are most effective to reach the target market. Through the research gained from social media analytics, a company will discover that short and witty video on platforms like TikTok and Instagram Reels generate more engagement from younger audience. Allspice could make the best use of its insight and focus more on creating content in these 2 platforms to better connect and reach their younger audience. Last but not least, social media research enables companies to monitor competitors' social media activity. In what way? It helps companies to get insight into how their competitors deal with different global markets. For example, data gained through conducting research on competitors' analysis shows that localization facilitates new market entry. This means, while Allspice should maintain brand identity, they need to make cultural adjustments to accommodate local value and preferences, such as using local language, being sensitive to their custom, tradition, and culture. This information, as a result, can help Allspice to readjust their global marketing strategies to invest more time and dedication towards localization effort. That is there for my part. I'll pass the next one to the next presenter.
So next we move on to the 4 key recommendations. How do we get these key recommendations are from our analysis on the Allspice case study. The first recommendation is digital marketing, as digital marketing can increase the brand's awareness, create positive brand engagement, pleasant brand preference, and enhance global connections. How can companies do digital marketing? If by displaying advertisement, email marketing, mobile advertising, and also social media advertising, like advertise their brand and campaign in Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram. And secondly is big data analytics. Big data analytics will help companies to collect and interpret the customer's journey with the brand. These companies can get an insight on what the customers like or dislike. It can be done through market analysis, where it can help to analyze and interpret market trends, competitors' data, and also what do customers prefer. It can be done through social media, online forums, and customer reviews. Thirdly is brand reinvention. Brand reinvention is when a company needs to change certain elements that is not working for them. It can differentiate the company from its competitors, sustain existing companies, and gather new customers. Other than that, it can adapt to changes and trends. Means they won't be outdated, but they will know what is actually trending in the world right now. It can be done through changing marketing campaigns, pricing strategy, or maybe their promotional activities. Even their formulas can be changing too. Next, it will be formulas. Like if you do cosmetic, like what do you want to change in your formulas? Like.
Okay.
Lastly is customer feedbacks. Customer feedbacks is crucial for any kinds of business, whether you're a service or a product-based business, because it lets you become innovative and competitive in the market. Plus, it provides good company reputation and gather customer loyalty. It can be done through surveys, face-to-face interviews, social media, or even getting customer reviews. It is done by collecting feedback about products or customer problems, customer concern, or maybe the pricing, service, or even ideas for future campaigns and products. Last but not least, to conclude our whole presentation is the conclusion. Firstly, brand reinvention and integration of social media is very important for brand presence among young consumers and enhancing brand loyalty and engagement. Secondly, to do well in the Asian market, both fragmenting and integrating strategies must align with local values and preferences. Thirdly, the importance of social media research is for companies to have comprehensive understanding of market trends and insight into the competitors' marketing strategy. And lastly, for companies to be successful in future, they should always be innovative and have personalized engagement in social media. And that is all for our group today. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. All right, you mentioned, your group mentioned about fragmenting social media marketing. One issue is limit the brand, what they call it, brand's reach. Another issue is increasing cost. How does it lead to increasing cost? Can somebody explain this?
Sure. So, there are a lot of factors that leads to increasing cost, which includes the cost of translating, like you need to translate the language so that the locals would know, and also to localize the content. Because if you didn't localize their content, you wouldn't be relating to the target audience.
I see. You have to
And
localize
also-
the content,
Yeah.
and then you
And
can't standardize. You have to increase cost. Your cost will
Yeah.
increase. All right. Okay. What can give some examples of Old Spice competitors? Any examples of Old Spice? Because you say something can learn from competitors, something like that, right? Old Spice competitors.
Oh, okay. Competitors that are similar to Old Spice would be deodorants or shaving cream products such as
Yeah, or
Yeah.
Garnier.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Garnier, is it?
Garnier.
Garnier. Oh, okay. All right.
and also shampoos like Johnson and Johnson.
L'Oreal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. One last thing is about, I saw the Korea one, the MBTI. Are you talking about that MBTI that we talk about, the
Yeah.
personality tools? How is it relevant? I'm just curious.
It is a trending topic in Korea right now.
Uh-huh.
In the past few years, the things that are trending in Korea used to be the blood type. Like
Okay.
people will
blood
walk on the
type.
streets and will ask what blood type are you, and then people will say different types of blood types. They'll indicate different personalities. But for now, the thing that is currently trending in Korea right now will be MBTI. So in job interviews, like they will ask what MBTI are you, so that they could know more about your friends and relatives and so on.
Oh, I see. Surprising. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you.